Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. I've got a small collection update today. All underground bands that I'm trying to get on everybody's radar. And most of the stuff is from Frozen Scream's Imprint. So I did a video on them several months ago, or at least a month ago. Basically, label out of New Jersey. Very awesome underground label, I should say. One of my favorites at the moment, and they have pumped out so much good music this year, and 4 of those releases were pretty much dropped all around the same time, or actually like on the same day, I'm pretty sure, and they all finally came in within the last 2 weeks. So I slowly ordered these as they came out. Like I said, most of these dropped all on the same day, so I listened to one, and if I liked it, I ordered it. If I listened to another one, I liked it, I ordered it. So there's a couple here that I ended up not getting, and I think they're completely sold out now. But anyway, the first 4 will be Frozen Screams, and then I have 2 other CDs to show off. I'm gonna really kind of space out these collection updates because I've gotten so much stuff in, and I've been trying to listen to everything before I go on video and talk about them. So a lot of stuff, it's been out digitally, so I've heard it several times already, but I was waiting, obviously, to get the physicals in so I could show you guys. So if you watched my unboxing videos, you already know what these are going to be, but if you didn't, then this will be all new to you. So the first tape is Kaliya. This is their first ever, their third full length. It is called Born to See, Bred to Hate, Led to Destroy. So Kaliya is a band out of Texas. It is like a grindcore death metal band. A lot of grindcore elements in here. I admittedly had never heard of this band, so when this dropped, I listened to it, and as soon as I started listening to it, I thought it was fantastic, and I got it. So I think it's really good. Like I said, there's that grindcore elements in there. There's a nice clear tape, and then comes with this nice silver Norelco case, and then the J card is fantastic. I just, again, like I've said, I love the black and white aesthetics that people do with their artwork. So a nice little skull, I'm sure you can see that. So yeah, this is really, really good. If you like grindcore, you'll probably really enjoy this. Like I said, there's death metal, you know, the HM2 sounds are in there and everything like that, but there's definitely that grindcore element. Really, really good production. It sounds really good. It sounds amazing on my stereo. So yeah, this is a really nice sounding tape. Like sometimes you get a tape and it sounds a little bit muddy, but you know, tape is not always the best format to listen to. Obviously, you know, CD usually always sounds better in that regards, but yeah, this sounds really good. It's just a really nice tape, and this album is really, really good. I'm sorry. Yeah, album, third full length. So I definitely going to go back and listen to their other music. Like I said, I'd never heard of this band until I saw Frozen Screams put it out. So new fan. The next one I have is another band that I had never heard of. Looked them up. I sat on this for a little while. And the reason is that because when all these other tapes were dropped, I ordered so much other stuff. It was like a Bandcamp Friday, before Bandcamp Friday went away for a while. So I took a while to order this, and then finally I sat down and listened to it, and I was like, yep, I really like this, so I got it. This is Bestial Tongues with their demo. It is called Deconsecrated. So this is I believe this is their first or second demo. Band out of New Jersey. And this is just straight up chaotic, really, really good grindcore. Comes on this really nice orange pro printed tape, and I think from what I saw on Instagram, this was supposed to be a different color tape, but the factory was out or something. Whatever, I think the orange goes well with the whole aesthetics. And then the J card is really, really nice. I love that artwork. I think the artwork is awesome. And then the other side, the artwork is awesome on there too. So this is really, really good. Again, I've been really into grindcore lately, and like gore grind and all that other stuff. So this was a nice find. I'm glad that I actually, you know, bit the bullet and got this, because like I said, I sat on it for a little while. It had been out for several weeks before I decided to order it and actually sit down and listen to it. So I will note on the second song on here, Death Procession, there is a guest vocalist that is the singer of this next band that I'm about to talk about, and that song just kills. It is so good. So this is a really, really good demo. Check this out if you haven't heard it yet. Production quality is also really good, and it has like this nice white Norelco case. So both really, really good underground death metal grindcore bands. If you haven't heard this yet, definitely check these out. They're so good. And I think this one is sold out, but there might be some distros getting this. I don't remember. And I think there still might be some of these available. I don't remember. I'll link and you guys can go check it out. So the digitals are there though, so you can listen to them. And as noted, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite releases to come out this year. I've listened to this a lot, and it's just, you know, it's an EP, so there's only 5 songs, and sadly, that's not long enough for me, so I'm really excited for this band to put out more music, and this is the new Weeping EP. It is called Ethereal, Suffering in the Light of God. So this is a co-collab that they did with Night Shift merch. Night Shift put out t-shirts and vinyl versions, and then Frozen Screams handled the tapes. So comes on this awesome translucent red tape, which is, you know, my favorite. As everybody knows, red's my favorite color. And then just the aesthetics with the J card and the artwork, it just, everything goes really, really nice together. So this is a band out of New Jersey. This is straight up just what they call it, homicidal death metal. Like, it is dark, it is heavy, and it is just, like I said, it is probably one of my favorite releases to come out this year. It is very high up there in regards to how many times I've listened to it. It's been quite a bit. So I was really excited to get this tape. Again, it's hard to explain like the lyric style. The lyricist on here is definitely different in terms of music that I listen to. I would say when I first heard this, I wasn't quite there yet. I was like, oh yeah, it's good, but you know, I might sit on this for a while, and I definitely did. So I sat on this for a long time. And then finally, one day, like, there was just a Night Shift popped up, and another thing is like, hey, we still have vinyls up for pre-order. I was like, you know, I'm gonna sit down and listen to that again. So I listened to it, and it hit me the second time I listened to it. Like, I really, really enjoy this. Some people might take a few times to listen to. I don't know, but for me, it has very high praise. I think it is very good. It is, like I said, it's very dark death metal. Like, you listen to this and you just basically feel what that person on the cover is feeling. So this is really good. Definitely check it out. I think these are still available on Night Shift, and I think Frozen Screams still has some of them for sale. I don't know, but if Frozen Screams is sold out, Night Shift definitely still has these for pre-order. Or up, sorry, they should be released already. And then the vinyl is still up for pre-order. The vinyls look amazing, and I definitely pre-ordered a vinyl. So I'll decide on if I'm going to keep both the tape and the vinyl, and maybe I'll give this away for a giveaway. I don't know yet, but this is really, really good, so definitely check it out. And like I said, the lead singer is also in a song on this one, and that song is fantastic. So definitely 3 amazing releases, and then finally, to top it off, another amazing release by Frozen Screams. This one is probably another one of my absolute favorites that has been released by this label this year, and this is the new Mortuary Hammer with Morbid Judgement. So this is a full-length album, which is fantastic because, you know, I love full-length albums. It's satisfying, and it is a one-man band. He does everything on here, and this is just straight up amazing death metal. This is a really, really good album, and I've listened to this a lot as well. So Frozen Screams, like I said, pumping out amazing releases this year, and the tape is probably one of my favorites. It's that white and black aesthetic with the white pro tape and then the black sticker, so that just looks so good. And then the J card, there you go. So again, this is really, really good. Definitely check this out as well. These 4 releases have been my favorite releases to come out on Frozen Screams this year. I've listened to them a lot. Like, just in my car, if I'm driving my son to school, it's like a 15-minute back and forth drive. It's satisfying. Like, these hit home, and they're just amazing to listen to. I've been listening to when I walk the dogs, stuff like that. So again, Frozen Screams is definitely one of my favorite underground labels, and they've just pumped out so much good stuff this year. So definitely check these out. And like I said, if some of this stuff is sold out, I know there's going to be distros that get them, and if you follow them on Frozen Screams on Instagram and stuff like that, you'll see who gets them next. So the next things that I have to show is one thing I've already showed on here before, but I got the CD solely out of support for this label, and I've talked about this label 100 times. I'm probably going to do a video dedicated to them as well. And this is the new Mortuary Respawn EP on Sewer Rot Records. So a little bit of background, I had the EP tape. It was, I can't remember, I got it through Dry Cough, but I don't remember if that's who put it out. I showed it several weeks ago on this channel, but Sewer Rot picked up this band on their label, and they've re-released a new copy of the tape, and then they've re-released this CD. And I specifically got the CD just because, like I said, I wanted to throw some support again at the label, and I figured this was probably a good way of doing it. They don't have pretty much anything in stock, any of their other releases, but this was still there, so I snagged it. And the one thing that I want to call out is this band is so good, and this is probably one of the best new up-and-coming underground death metal bands to come out. This EP has amazing reviews, and it's definitely worth every listen. So this band is out of the UK, and I feel like they just crept up on me. So many people were messaging me saying, like, hey, have you heard this? Have you heard this? Have you heard this? And then when I finally sat down and listened to it, I was super pumped that everybody suggested it. So thank you for the 5 or 6 people that sent me this to say to listen to it. So in general, straightforward CD, nice, cool artwork, lyrics, and then picture of the band. But the one thing to note about this CD, the only reason why I noticed this because I watched the Sewer Rot live stream on Ken's channel, is part owner of Sewer Rot. As you know, there's 4. Kyle is also an artist, and he does a lot of the artwork for a lot of their releases. This is his artwork in here, and it just looks awesome. So that's like an added bonus for the CD, is you get that extra artwork. And then the cover art is done by Tomb Tower. I'm not too familiar, but that's also really cool looking. So this is really good. If you haven't listened to it yet, definitely check it out. If you're looking to own a physical copy, I believe Sewer Rot is completely sold out of their tapes. Dry Cough might still have some of the ones that they had in stock, and the CDs, last I checked, they were still there. So definitely check this out. Again, another amazing release to come out this year. High praise, definitely deserves it, and I love the Sewer Rot logo. It's one of my favorites. So really good. Definitely check this out. And then finally, the last thing I'm going to talk about is update today is another CD that I've been really looking forward to getting. I sat on this for a while as well, and I finally sat down and listened to it, and I was like, yeah, this is really good. So I snagged it as soon as Life After Death put up a sale. I think it was like 50% off of all of their releases for Record Store Day. And so I snagged so many things, and this was one of them. I think the tape was sold out, but they might still have CDs, but this is the new Sewer EP. It is called Psychotic Melodies. So Sewer is a death metal band out of Kentucky, and I had never heard of them before until Life After Death put this out, and this is just dirty sounding, very good dirty sounding death metal. This is really good. There's 4 songs, in my opinion, just not enough, and I want more. So again, really good. The CD is just really cool looking. The artwork and the layout is really nice. If you're not familiar with Ian Calazzo, he does a lot of the layout work for Life After Death, or pretty much most of it, I would say. So all of this looks really good. Like, just in general, all of the design stuff about these releases are always eye-catching to me, and I always appreciate it. So that just looks really cool. There you go. So this is really good. Definitely check this out. If you're into like the dirty sounding death metal, like the, like it could come out of the 90s, like this is definitely something you want to listen to. This band seems relatively young too, so I think this might be their first EP. I think this is like the one and only thing that they have out right now. At least that's what I could see. But again, I was not too familiar with this band. Life After Death put it out, and I sat on it for a while, and I finally listened to it, and it is really good. So definitely check this out. And like I said, the CD just looks so cool. Like, I love when the CDs are all over printed like that. Sounds amazing, and I've been listening to this a lot too. And then on the inside it says True Death has returned. So really good stuff. Definitely check this out. If you ever want to hear a Life After Death release and you go to their website, there's no streaming tracks on there, but they do have a Bandcamp. So if you ever want to listen to something before you buy it, head over to the Bandcamp. But definitely buy their stuff off the website, because Bandcamp takes a lot of fees and stuff like that. So But yeah, Life After Death, another one of my favorite underground labels. Pretty much this whole video is, you know, 3 labels that I absolutely love, that I've been buying a lot from, and it's just all good stuff. So let me know if there's anything on here that you haven't heard and that you've listened to and you really liked. Again, that's probably, you know, one of my favorite things about making these videos is somebody messaging me saying, hey, like, you talked about this on your video and I went and listened to it and I thought it was amazing and I bought it. So that's pretty much the goal of these videos. So again, a lot of great stuff on here. And that is all that I have for you. I do have a ton of new vinyl to show off. I still have a bunch of new tapes. Black Metal Monday, I'm filming that today too because I do have a lot of black metal stuff to show off and talk about. So yeah, a lot of good videos coming up. And I recently just reached 800 followers this weekend, which is just, or subscribers, sorry, I confused the Instagram, which still again just blows my mind that many people are subscribed to me and are watching these videos. I know it's not nearly as much as some other YouTubers on here, but still for me, like, I just started this as a hobby and it's just kind of crazy how big it's gotten. So thank you so much for all the support. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, pay attention because I am about like 5 or 6 followers away from 2,000, and I'm going to be doing another giveaway of several tapes. So a shot at some stuff if you haven't gotten in your collection yet. And then if I ever reach 1,000 subscribers on here, I'll do a massive giveaway. I already have this stuff in mind. So thank you guys so much for your support, and happy Monday. Let's make this a good week.